And welcome to another Justice video. So if you caught Elijah's vlog, he has challenged me to a hot sauce making contest.
Challenge for me and Aidan, we gotta make a hot sauce or hot salsa and challenge to see who's the hottest, most flavorful or hottest. Anyways, let's get it.
Challenge accepted. Yeah, I'm super stoked. I've looked up a couple different ways to do hot sauce, so I'm gonna try something a little different, fermentation. I know that might sound scary to some people, but I'm excited, and I think it's honestly, I think it might give me that edge, so I'm gonna try it out, and we'll see what we got. Another little trick I have up my sleeve is I'm thinking about using just red jalapenos to make the sauce. So for those of you that don't know, jalapenos, when they're fully ripe, they turn red. Most people are used to the green ones that you'll find in grocery stores because those have a much longer shelf life. So stores expect people, I guess, want to use those because they'll last longer. Either way, the red ones, they taste way better. I've also heard that they're hotter. So my sauce is gonna be mostly made up of red jalapenos, and I think I'm gonna throw in a habanero as well. I believe those are supposed to be a little fruity and floral. Also very, very hot. But I do have a habanero plant, so I thought, you know, why not kick it up a notch? Okay, so let's go out to the garden, let's pick a few peppers, and let's get this sauce started. So yeah, you know, it's just a little side yard garden. Nothing too fancy, nothing too big, but we're proud of it. Oh, see? Perfect. That's what you want. Nice and red. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab the habanero. That one's a little bit further back. Oh. These are so cool. Oh. That's beautiful. That's a scary pepper, but I think it's gonna make it excellent. Okay, so I have 4 jalapenos and 1 habanero, and I'm just doing a small batch, just a little tiny batch, because I don't wanna like use all my peppers and then like the sauce comes out kind of nasty, or the sauce comes out bad, and then I've wasted all my peppers. So just for the challenge, I'm just doing a little small batch to see if this is even worth anything. See if I can even make hot sauce. So the fermentation process should be pretty simple as long as you got a scale, salt, and water, right? So I looked up a simple little formula of just weighing the water and the vegetables, and I should get the amount of salt I should have to use. So we'll give that a try and see if this works. Okay, so before we get them in the jar with the water, I am gonna give them all a little cut. Probably just gonna cut the stems off and then cut them down the middle. I can't get over how good these smell, dude. Can you believe how red all of those are on the inside? I know, I should probably be wearing gloves while I'm doing this, but I just don't have any gloves right now, so I'm gonna be very careful not to touch my face, and I'm gonna wash my hands immediately after this. The habanero smells crazy. It's hard to put my finger on it, but it smells really good. Now I think I'm just gonna cut them all down lengthwise. And honestly, I think I'm gonna leave the seeds. Okay, I think those are nicely cut. I just realized how trippy this is. I'm watching a YouTube video inside of a YouTube video. So first we want to just get the weight of the peppers and the water together. So I'm going to zero out the scale, and I'm going to add the peppers. This was probably the perfect size jar and the perfect amount of peppers.
Oh wow, that fits in the jar perfect, and it looks so good.
They say you just want to do enough water to cover the veggies. Okay, so I'm gonna take the weight of the water and the peppers combined, which is 202, and then I'm gonna multiply that by 0.025, and that should give me the weight in grams for the amount of salt I should use, 5.05. So I'm gonna weigh out the salt, 5 grams. Oh, already went over. 5 grams exactly. Okay, so now everyone says to kind of pour the water out that we already weighed, and then we're gonna pour the salt into that and dissolve it, kind of stir it up, and then we're gonna pour it back into the jar. Okay, easy enough. I'm gonna pour the water back in. Okay, I'm just gonna use this little glass weight to kind of hold everything down under the water level. And then also everyone says close it but not too tight, because you do want small amounts of air to be able to escape. You just don't want very much air to make its way in. Sweet. And not to mention, it looks really cool. Okay, so we're gonna let that sit for about a week, maybe a little bit more, and then we can finish the hot sauce. I know, that's honestly, to me, that's the hardest part of fermentation, is waiting. Having a little bit of patience. Just waiting for it to get to that point where you like it. And everyone says it's personal preference too, of how long you wanna leave it. I guess it's like 3 days to 2 weeks is usually the period. So I figured I'd go somewhere in the middle, about a week, and we'll see what that does. Okay, so we're back, and it has been a little bit over a week since we let our peppers ferment, and now I'm gonna open it up and see how they did. I hope there's no mold. I hope everything went good. I followed all the instructions very carefully, so... Ooh, all the bubbles. That's definitely a good sign. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, that smell is amazing. Oh wow, it smells like pickled like pickled peppers, but there's something else in it. It's almost like floral. Oh, it's so good. Melinda, you gotta come smell this.
I'm so excited. It's my first time. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm shook.
Yeah, ferment your peppers. It only took a little over a week, and they're like completely different.
Dude, that literally smells like hot sauce salsa already.
It smells so good.
That's crazy.
I could just eat those on their own. I love all the bubbles too. Let's see if I can get a good shot of this. See, check that out. And I don't see any mold or anything like that. So I think we're good here. Yeah, I know that this is a very small batch too, but this is a test run because I didn't know how well this was gonna turn out or how bad. Because I have a big old bag of peppers. I plan on doing a much bigger batch. I'm hoping that this turns out good. I'm gonna do this one very simple. I'm not gonna add very many ingredients. I literally think this is just gonna be the peppers, a little bit of vinegar, and then I wanted to keep this kind of just ingredients from the garden. So I might add some herbs here that I dried out. We got rosemary and thyme. I might not use them both. I kind of just figured I would smell this after I blend it up and smell this and see which one goes with it. But if it comes out a little too bland, which I don't think it will based off of this smell, then I can add garlic or something like that in the final sauce. But this one, we're gonna keep very simple. Okay, so I'm going to strain these guys, and I'm going to keep the brine. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of that to the sauce. Oh my gosh, I can't get over that smell. Okay, so got me a little magic bullet here. I'm hoping that this will do the trick. I think this is the perfect amount to blend this up with, so let's just do this. But no, you know what? We're gonna, okay. I'm changing the order up a little bit. So in one of the videos I was watching, they said a good rule of thumb is to put the same amount of vinegar that you have peppers. So meaning however much my peppers weigh, that's approximately how much vinegar we're gonna use. But I'm gonna use a little bit less. So first I need to weigh these peppers out and see how much we got. Okay, about 58 grams. So we're gonna want a little bit less than that of vinegar. And I'm just using good old distilled white vinegar for this. So you don't spill. Okay, so this is about 35 grams. I think we're gonna start with that. And then if we want, add a little bit more. But I don't want it to be too vinegary tasting because this smell is so amazing. I really want that to come through in the final sauce. Okay, first I'm gonna just give it a little choppy chop before I add the vinegar. That already looks so cool. Okay, now I think put some of that in. Woo! Almost makes me want to throw on the COVID mask. Vinegar in, lid back on. And I want it pretty smooth, so I'm gonna let this go for a bit. Okay, let's check on that. Oh my gosh, the color already. So I'm at a decision point here though. Do I want to leave it plain, it's just vinegar and peppers, or do I want to add a little bit of the herbs?
I think you should add herbs. I think it would
Okay,
be fun.
the jury has spoken. We're gonna add some herbs. And it's so cool because it has such like a orangish red color. I love it. Okay, herbs in. This magic bullet is awesome, by the way. Okay, last ingredient. I think I'm gonna add just a little bit of the brine. That's it. Oh yeah. Elijah, you got your work cut out for you, bud. Okay, I think that consistency, pretty nice. Now I am gonna just slightly strain this so that I can get it just a hair bit smoother. I feel like that's too dangerous. Now time to strain this bad boy. Well, that's gonna take forever. That's gonna be impractical, so let's look at a plan B. Okay, finally got my straining situation all figured out, and I'm just gonna kind of help the rest along there. Oh yeah, this is coming out like the perfect consistency. Okay, I think that's the ticket there. Very carefully. All right, there we go. Homemade hot sauce. Now it's the real test. I'm gonna taste it. Grab a spoon.
You're gonna taste it?
I'm gonna taste it.
By
Yeah,
itself?
I got to. That's the best way. I don't even have words.
Good.
It's like, oh my gosh, it's incredible. Like, there's like this smoky flavor coming through. Maybe it's the herbs. Everything is just so full flavored, and the heat level I feel like is perfect. Oh, it's even making my mouth water. I can't wait to use this and stuff.
Can I try it with a chip?
Sure. Okay.
I just to do it with a chip because I'm too scared.
That's okay.
That is so much fun.
Yeah?
It's hot.
It's fun.
Oh my god. Okay, so it's not hot at first.
Okay.
It's hot.
Yeah.
But when you swallow it,
At first you just get hit with all those
you
like
get hit with the
interesting
flavors.
Yeah.
Now it's burning, and I feel my heat, like
Yeah.
radiation off of me. And that's crazy that that's homemade.
Right?
It's so good. I want that on my sandwich.
See, I know I just have this little lame jar right now, but like I said, I got my big old bag of peppers here. I got some cute jars, so can we agree that this is the recipe I will be using?
Yes.
Yeah? Do you think it needs garlic or anything? Or do you think
I
just the herbs and the simplicity is perfect?
Whatever you did was really good. Was it like, how much did you put in there? Like how many peppers and how many habaneros?
There's 4 to 5 red jalapenos and 1 habanero, if I'm remembering correctly.
That is like, I feel like heat. It's hot, but not unbearable.
It's hot, but not unbearable. Well, there you have it, Elijah. My homemade hot sauce. I don't know if you're gonna be making a salsa or a hot sauce or what, but mine is ready to be put up to the test. I am very confident in it. I don't know who we're even gonna have tasting these, but it's gonna have to be someone that is impartial to both of us, because I feel like I got a fair shot here. So I highly recommend everyone out there, if you wanna make your own hot sauce, just go get some peppers from the store, a couple ingredients, ferment them. It's actually not that hard, and you come out with a really awesome hot sauce. So I guess the next video will be Elijah making his hot sauce, and then hopefully we'll get together after that, have someone taste it, and see who the real winner is. And on that note, don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Instagram at JustisBand, and on Twitter at Injustice We Stand. I hope everyone out there has an excellent week, and until next time, catch you on the flip.